In this week's Retro News, we have an update on Zack and Kelly being in the new Saved by the Bell revival. Then the 1988 fantasy movie Willow is getting a TV series. Also, Kool Aid is bringing back some cool retro flavors, and we've got a lot more retro news to talk about, so don't turn that down. What up to my peoples, and welcome to Retro Crunch, your go-to source for retro, pop culture, and news. If you're excited for the new Saved by the Bell revival to come out, you'll probably also be happy to know that Zack Morris and Kelly Kapowski, they're going to be appearing in the new Saved by the Bell revival. According to Deadline.com, Mark Paul Gosselaar is actually going to be a producer on the new Saved by the Bell series, and he's also going to be appearing in at least 3 episodes. And considering that this season is going to be 10 episodes, he's going to get a lot of screen time. And to tell you the truth, this series would not be the same without him coming back. Zack Morris, who is now the governor of California, he gets into hot water for closing too many low-income high schools, and then he proposes that the affected students be sent to the highest performing schools in the state, including Bayside. It'll be pretty awesome to see how Zack is able to get out of this trouble, because he pretty much causes havoc everywhere he goes. Also, along with Zack, Tiffany Amber Thiessen, she's in talks with NBC to return as Kelly Kapowski, although it might be Kapowski Morris by now since they got married in the show. I'm really happy to find out that both Zack and Kelly are going to be on this show, but let me know what you guys think about this news as well. And then next up, the fantasy movie Willow from 1988. It has a new sequel TV series that's in the work at Disney, and they have started writing the show script, and the best news about this is that Warwick Davis is going to be returning to this series to play Willow. Also, there is a Last of the Mohicans TV reboot that is headed to HBO Max, and Netflix is working on a remake of the 1981 horror movie The Howling. And Universal Pictures has begun initial development on a new installment of the Jaws film franchise, with Steven Spielberg rumored to serve as the movie's executive producer. And then the Brady Bunch, they may be getting a reboot in the near future as well. And then real quick, here's some other retro stories for you guys. Kool Aid is looking to bring back 2 flavors that you might remember from the 90s. The first one is called Purplesaurus Rex, and then there's Rockadile Red, and both of them should be showing up in stores sometime this year. And a cool new book that's called Stuck on VHS is coming out on January 20th, and it's going to be sold by Alamo Drafthouse and Mondo Tees, and it's basically going to be a visual history of all the video store stickers that we used to see on the VHS tapes that we rented back in the 80s and 90s. Then if you're into retro news and nostalgia stuff from back in the day, I will catch you in the next video right over there. I'll catch y'all on the flip side, and remember, if it ain't retro, it ain't worth watching.